Episode 13. We've come to the end of the 2016 Daily Dozens. That's Jason Jewell. I'm Jared Cohen. It's powered by Rock and Refuel. Jason, let's get rolling with this last list.
Yeah, we got a taste of what Dante Blissett, the defensive end from Desert Edge High School, can do and what he is capable of in the state championship game last year against Paradise Valley. He had over 4 sacks. Now, again, just a taste of what he's able to accomplish. If he's able to continue with that productivity, I expect an all-state performance and season out of Blissett.
Jaden Brooks over at Mountain Point High School. Small but shifty and electric receiver. He's their big play guy. Noah Grover's going to have a lot of fun being able to air it out to this young man. Has 3 offers, Navy, Idaho, and NAU, and he could be the home run threat that the Pride need to mix in with their great run game this season.
Yeah, I was able to catch Gunnar Bundrick, the quarterback from Bradshaw Mountain last year, and was very impressed. He's got a very big arm. The one thing I didn't like was his completion percentage. He was under 50%, but I expect going into his senior season, as he's matured, going to make better decisions. I saw him this season in 7-on-7. He looked very sharp, very big arm over there at Bradshaw Mountain.
The stat-stuffing Mason Crossland over at Higley High School, the quarterback. They love to run the football, the Knights do. To throw the football, the Knights do, and that's not going to change this season with the great outside threats that Higley and Crossland will have. I expect another year of video game style numbers for Mason.
Yeah, Liberty High School has had a very strong tradition of producing very good linebackers, and Caden Dodge is the next guy in line over there at Liberty High School. And for their head coach, Mark Smith, he played more of a hybrid safety last season. He's going to move inside and be the leader on the defense at Liberty.
I caught Mingus when they came into the Valley last year, and they came and played McClintock, and I was really impressed. There's a big guy on their offensive line and defensive line by the name of Trevor Galloway. This guy is really good size, 6'3", 220 pounds, and he's really hard to miss out there. Mingus likes to run that wing T, a great option to have to maybe throw in some play action, especially around the red zone for a guy of his stature. And then for his size, what he can do coming around the edge at defensive end, Mingus could have another big year, and Galloway could be a large reason for it.
Yeah, we've talked about a bunch of athletes over at Mountain Point High School. Going to talk about one more, kind of an underrated player on their defense, Rasheed Hodge, a linebacker. Again, not a big-time name, but he is a player that has big-time potential. And the coaches over at Mountain Point just speak raves about what he's been able to do in the offseason. And I expect a breakout performance for Rasheed Hodge going into 2016.
Another small school guy I want to get to is Dylan James, the running back over at St. John's. What a big season he had in 2015, over 1,400 yards and 23 touchdowns, a small, shifty back, and one of the top small school players in the state of Arizona.
Yeah, I get another linebacker for my next guy, Derek Murray, a linebacker at Catalina Foothills. We've talked about a bunch of the offensive weapons that they have down there at Catalina Foothills, and they expect to make a run. And you know you can't win a championship without solid defensive play. And Murray, you watch his film, is very impressive. He's all over the field. He's the leader on that defense at Catalina Foothills.
Max Cifra was kind of the Mr. Do-It-All for Paradise Valley last year. Very under the radar when you had Daniel Bridgegat and Jacob Brown a year ago. But Cifra was a fantastic playmaker, mostly out of the linebacker position last season. Just as a sophomore, going into his junior season, he's going to be asked to lead. There's a lot of turnover with that roster. They lost some great seniors, and him as a junior this season has the opportunity to take the leadership role and run with it this year.
Yeah, last season, Christian Setter at Prescott High School rushed for over 1,000 yards, had over 20 touchdowns. He's transferred nearby to Bradshaw Mountain, so you get that productivity over there at Bradshaw. We talked about Bundrick a little while ago, so they're going to have a great weapons on offense at Bradshaw Mountain.
And the final name on the 2016 Daily Dozen list is Micah Vanderpool over at Central High. Big offensive lineman that is extremely under the radar right now because he did not play football last season. He just stuck with basketball. 6'5", 255-pound offensive lineman is back on the football field for his senior season, and I think once he puts that senior film out there, it could really turn some heads, and people are going to be like, where did this guy come from? That's it for the Daily Dozen 2016 edition. Thank you very much, Jason. I'm Jared Cohen. Now let's go play some football.